What if I told you there once lived a yogi who walked this earth for more than 7 centuries? A being who could leave his body at will, take on new forms, and dissolve into pure light. This is not a story from mythology, but the life of a real master known as Sree Siva Prabhakar Siddha Yogi, a living mystery who defied time itself. Born in March 1263 in Akavur Mana, Kerala, to Iravi Narayanan Nambuthiri and Gauri Antharjanam, Prabhakar was no ordinary child. From an early age, his presence radiated a strange power. It's said that when he was only 9 years old, Lord Shiva himself appeared before him in the form of a teacher and took him to the Himalayas. There, he was initiated into the deepest secrets of yoga, meditation, and immortality. For centuries, he lived as a wanderer, sometimes visible, sometimes hidden, moving silently through different parts of India and guiding souls in ways only realized much later. What makes his story even more astonishing is the claim that he lived for 723 years, manifesting in 17 different bodies through a process known as parakaya pravesha, the ability to transfer one's consciousness into another physical form. In the Siddha tradition, this is not seen as fantasy, but as a sign of ultimate mastery over life and death. For Prabhakar, the body was merely a garment, something he could wear or leave behind at will. Over the centuries, countless stories arose around his miraculous powers. People said he could levitate during meditation, vanish into thin air, or sit in boiling water without harm. Some even claimed he could turn base metals into gold, or control the movement of snakes with a single glance. But those close to him said these miracles were never performed to impress anyone. They were simply natural expressions of a consciousness that had gone beyond limitation. One of the most famous accounts from his life occurred around 1942. Fishermen off the coast of Kerala were said to have pulled something from the sea that looked like a piece of dark wood. But to their astonishment, it was the body of a man, alive, radiant, and breathing. When asked who he was, the mysterious man revealed he was Siva Prabhakar Siddha Yogi, who had been in deep underwater meditation for 50 years. The story spread through Kerala like wildfire, adding to the legend of a yogi who transcended even the boundaries of time and nature. In his later years, Prabhakar settled in Omalur, Kerala, where he lived quietly with his disciple R. Janardhanan Nair, whom he called his Manasaputra, his spiritual son. Together they established an ashram at Pulipara Hill, a place that still vibrates with his energy today. On April 6, 1986, exactly on his birth star day, Prabhakar entered Mahasamadhi, a conscious exit from the physical body. Witnesses say that as he left, his body emitted a bright light, and the air around him filled with an indescribable peace. But for his devotees, that was not an end. Even after his Mahasamadhi, many have reported seeing him in dreams, visions, and moments of deep meditation. They describe him as a radiant presence guiding them toward truth, as if his soul still walks this earth in unseen ways. The message of Siva Prabhakar Siddha Yogi is timeless. Spiritual power is not meant for show. It is meant for liberation. He reminded his disciples that true siddhi, true mastery, is to dissolve the ego and awaken to the eternal consciousness that exists within all. To him, the purpose of life was not to escape the world, but to realize the divine essence present in every breath, every heartbeat, and every atom of creation. Today, his Samadhi temple in Omalur stands as a sacred reminder of what a human being can become when the divine fully awakens within. Pilgrims who visit say they feel an invisible energy there, something alive, still pulsing, still watching, still blessing. Perhaps because Siva Prabhakar never truly left. Perhaps because he never truly died. We may never be able to prove every miracle or verify every story, but maybe that's the point. Figures like Siva Prabhakar are not here to be analyzed. They are here to remind us of what's possible. That the limits we see, age, time, body, death, are illusions born from the mind. He is a mirror reflecting the truth that when consciousness is fully awakened, even death bows before it. So sit quietly for a moment and call his name from your heart. Siva Prabhakar Swami, guide me. You don't need to see him with your eyes. Feel him in the stillness. Feel him in the silence between your thoughts. Because as the Siddhas say, those who truly seek him will always find him.